What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Shadow Pack Gaming News and Updates. Today, I'm excited to introduce the leader of the pack, the H20 worker, in the studio via satellite. If there's any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts you want to hit him, you definitely want to listen to this. Before you do so, he'll give you a little insight about what's going on with the pack, and we're excited to talk to him. So hopefully everybody's day is going good for you. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What is up, H? How you doing today?
How's it going, Sean? I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you for joining me here today in this wondrous occasion. It's really good to have you in studio here via satellite. Why don't we go ahead and get right into it? Tell us a little about yourself. What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot, working day in, day out. Um, Taking care of the puppies like everyone loves to see, but thankfully they're not in the room with me right now. Um, Otherwise it'd be way too loud in here.
Okay.
But, just kind of helping trying to keep this train running down the tracks, i.e. Shadow Pack Gaming, making sure that everything is going off without a hitch. We got some great things that we're going to be unveiling here pretty soon, like our logo. Guys, it's coming. Um, let's see what else we got going on. We've got obviously the interviews are starting to be pushed out, which is a phenomenal thing. We've got some of our instructional videos which are getting ready to come out as well. So literally things are starting to run down the tracks and coming together like we were envisioning. So it's a great little momentous week actually.
Okay. Good to hear. All right, so let's just get into it. I went ahead and sent you the interview questions. Again, hopefully you did your homework. People are going to be excited, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be juiced about what your answers are on some of these things. So let's just get right into it. All right, so question number one, obviously, the big question is, what does your setup look like?
Well, I have three monitors. Two. I've got one on each side,
Okay.
right? And those are just like the $80 monitors you get from Walmart.
Okay.
One of them runs my OBS, and the other one runs my channel
Okay.
when I'm actually going live. And then I've got a 4K LG gaming monitor that is actually connected to my Xbox. Um, I have an Alienware PC, and obviously Blue Yeti mic. And then
Love
I've
the
got
Blue
this
Yeti.
awesome brand new little thing, Stream Deck, which I'm still trying to figure out how to work. But
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to do it by trial and error by myself as much as I can. That way, if there's ever a glitch with it, I can sit here and take care of it myself instead of having to run to other people.
Okay. Sounds.
Um, it, it's a little slow moving, but I've got some things set up on
Okay.
it.
Great. Okay. Cool. So we usually talk about money is not an object, but obviously money is always an object. So with that in mind, what do you think you'd want to see your stream setup to look like? Like anything you like to add or upgrade?
I definitely would like to where how my setup is right now, where I've got like these three different monitors with a little bit of space in between them all. I would definitely either like them all mounted on a wall in front of me, or get a really nice what's the word I'm looking for? The monitor stands that connect it all together.
Okay.
I'd like to get maybe one or two more monitors, just so
Hey.
I can have other people's streams pulled up. Like if I'm playing with them, right? I can sit here and I can quickly chat with them while I can be interactive with their chat while I'm streaming as well.
Okay.
Um, I definitely would like to upgrade my tower, my graphics card, and add more RAM to it, because I think right now all I've got is like eight gigs of RAM.
Oh, you at least need
Um,
16, man. Come on.
I know, but ideally, eventually in the future, that is going to be the upgrades of everything, and cordless, like as much as I can.
I
um,
actually don't mind cords. I know you had put something in Discord about wireless. I have a rat
well,
tail of stuff back
the
here,
reason
but
why I said wireless though is I've got three dogs that run through here, right? And they like to
ah,
crawl underneath my desk.
right, right.
The problem is that my keyboard and mouse, those wires hang down low enough to where their tails that are wagging. All of a sudden, you'll hear me go, "Oh man, seriously!" And because they dragged my keyboard out from behind, and it's now on the floor.
Okay. you know, all right. Like I said, dog life, right? Dog dad life right there.
Well, yeah, especially since I'm gonna be breeding, I'll end up having more of those little things running around too.
Oh man, you know what? More power to you. I couldn't do that. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so thinking about yourself as a streamer, what type of streamer are you?
I am 100% without a doubt a community streamer.
Okay.
I definitely love to rather engage with the people because I've got crud gameplay.
Okay. All right. So, as a streamer, what does your content consist of? Like what do you stream when you normally do it?
I definitely am a variety streamer. I play everything from first-person shooters to Ark, and then on occasion, actually, it's becoming more of an occasion than not, my karaoke streams,
Ah,
which everyone seems to get a huge enjoyment out of.
all right. You can't go wrong with somebody else's misery, right? And it's like, oh, he's killing himself on that stream,
Exactly.
but we love it. All right, cool. So karaoke streaming, that's awesome. All right, so how were you introduced to streaming?
So, uh, probably about 4 years ago or so, I I've been a gamer for most of my life. You know, my dad worked for Microsoft. He always had some kind of gaming console. I had the OG PlayStation, the Nintendo 64, all of that. Pretty much a console ever since then. About 3 or 4 years ago, I decided to kind of look at Twitch, and I didn't really understand it, so I just quit. But back in March, my brother, King of Spades, he was like, "Hey, have you ever looked into streaming?" And I was like, kind of for a brief second, but not really. And it was all over from there. I mean, we got together, we started streaming together, having a lot of fun, and now I'm here. Started at the bottom, now we're here. Um, but just having a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
King was definitely the biggest pusher of me getting into it.
Okay. All right. So I mean that rolled right into our next question is why did you decide to stream? Now was it more for fun? Did so what was that big push as to the why at this point?
So the why is I play games anyways,
Hmm.
right? And I've always enjoyed them. And in my thought process is if I can make 50 cents doing something that I was already going to be doing,
Hmm.
then awesome, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of shifted the priority a little bit more since I got started because now it's gone into this side of yeah, is the money nice? Yes. For me though, that's just an added bonus now that I've actually gotten into the rhythm of interacting with my chat lobby and entertaining people because that's where my true passion is right now with streaming.
Okay. Basically interacting with your folks, making them feel welcome. That's where you find that enjoyment in the stream.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So got that there. All right. Here we go. Where do you see yourself in the future as a streamer? More of an enthusiast trooper? Do you think you're gonna go a little bit more professional? Like, where do you see yourself?
Well, it would be a little wrong of me to say I just wanted to be enthusiast as well as running a stream team. So
Right.
I would definitely have to say more on the professional side. Um, 100%. I mean, we all have that goal of making partner,
Right.
right?
Right.
And just to be able to make H2O a household name, that would be absolutely amazing.
Okay. All right. So that kind of went right into our next one. All right. As a professional, what are some of your short-term and long-term goals for your stream?
My stream in particular, I'm definitely a short-term goal is I'm trying to get to 200 followers. That's and 30 subs a month, right?
Okay.
That's my short-term goals. My long-term goals, obviously, I would love to be partner, but more than that, I want to be that first suggested person when you go on to Twitch.
Right.
That would be absolutely amazing. Have all these people come in that I can interact with, and again, for me, like I could not even be gaming and just interact with my chat and just have fun.
Yeah.
So either be on that first suggested title when you first log into the website,
Hmm.
or for a long-term goal, or I've got my short-term goals as well.
Okay. Good. Good. All right. So in the aspects of being a streamer, let's talk about some strengths. Let's talk about some weaknesses. Where do you think you're strong when it comes to your stream at this point? Because we
I
all
would,
gonna grow, right? We all gonna get better, but
yes.
this point in time, where you're at in streaming and your experience with it, where do you think you're strong?
I definitely have the energy,
Okay.
right? For my streams, the to at least the way I feel it, especially when I'm doing a karaoke stream, to sit here and actually engage with people constantly and kind of have this positive attitude of just trucking through things, um, and having a blast.
Okay.
That for me, that's one of the most important things you need to remember is just have fun, and I feel that's my biggest strength.
Good. And that's the big thing, right? Is you want people to come into your stream and feel that way and feel like that you are having fun because that's going to definitely show as you stream, right?
Exactly,
All right.
100%.
Okay. So obviously there's a darker side to streaming, right? So if you have a strength, you obviously have a weakness. So where is the little kink in the armor for H2O worker?
I can get sucked into my games, and it's something that I'm definitely working on consistently. Even if it's rearranging my setup to where I can see my chat lobby better. But if I'm playing Arc or I'm playing a first person like Apex, right?
Right.
There are times where I definitely get sucked into my stream, and that makes it a little bit difficult to be as energetic and enthusiastic as I want to be with my stream.
Right.
I think another weakness that I have is time capability, right? I've got a wife who works a non specified schedule,
Okay.
right? Where I'm on a fixed schedule, she's not on a fixed schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And the ability to make sure I'm spending time with my wife as well as being able to stream, run the team, and go to work,
Right.
it becomes a hassle sometimes.
Right. Right. Okay. And I think that when we do have the in real life situation going, and obviously we have obligations. We all got to pay bills.
Right.
So the good thing is
Got to have
that
electricity in order to stream, right?
and good Wi-Fi, right? And good Wi-Fi.
Yes, definitely.
So I mean, obviously, the good thing is that when you make time for it, that just means it's important. So you're out here, you're making time for what you feel is gonna bring you what I like to call is quantifiability. I guess is that even a word? I think I just made that up. But when you put in the work,
Quantified is.
right? But you put in the work and you see something that's productive, and it makes you happy. So then instead of it being a chore to stream, it's more of a this is fun. The work I do put in this, the future work that I feel I'm going to have to put into this is actually going to come out more and make it worth it. And that's why you make the time for it. So we do appreciate you here on the team for everything that you do, um, doing all
Thank
of
you.
that. So, all right. Outside of streaming and gaming, what do you do for fun?
Uh, Well, like I said, I am actually an H2O worker, right? Um, I
Really?
I actually work for a city water department, and I work a lot, so you kind of end up having to love what you do, otherwise you're miserable. And I've been doing this for 11 years. My
Okay.
favorite thing to do is to go fix a leak that is blowing about 60 to 70 feet in the air. Um, there's a rush about it, and
Okay.
so that's one thing. I actually do enjoy going out to karaoke.
Oh,
I also,
that makes
yeah, I
sense,
actually
right?
go do karaoke in person.
Right.
Um, and then my wife and I, we are very avid TV, like Netflix or movie enthusiasts.
Okay.
So we're Corona's kind of hurt us on the whole cinema side of things because nothing's really coming out, and
Right.
you
Right.
better believe as soon as stuff starts pumping out again, my wife and I are gonna be first ones in those theater seats.
Okay. Let me ask you, all-time favorite movie?
Ooh, that's a rough one.
All
That definitely is
right.
a rough one.
Give me your top
I
three.
know what ranks. I know what ranks up there is like Boondock Saints,
Oh, love
right?
that movie. Love that movie.
That is a great freaking movie, and not a lot of people know about it.
It's
So if you
cult
guys
classic.
have not seen Boondock Saints, go see it. It's
Oh,
absolutely phenomenal.
all right.
Um, let's see another awesome movie. Hmm. There's just so many. I like Forrest Gump.
That's a
I mean,
classic. Yeah.
you can't beat stupid is as stupid does, you know.
Right. How many types of shrimp can you have? Half
Right.
half the movie was practically that.
Was Bubba just talking about the
Right.
different kinds of shrimp?
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move on. So, what's something you want the world to know about you?
Um, Something to know about me. Did my computer freeze?
It did freeze because now
I
it's
think
see.
it froze.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
joy. Hold on, we'll fix
Stand by
that.
for technical difficulties. Oh, there we
In a
go.
great fashion, too.
Right. Gonna make a great meme.
Right? um, Something the world that I'd want the world to know about me.
Yes.
I've been sitting at this question, right? Because we got the questions in advance, and then it's a very difficult question to answer.
Okay.
Um, because I don't know what I want the world to know about me other than what I've already said before is I love to talk to people, right?
Okay.
I'm not shy. I'm an open book. If you guys have troubles in your life, maybe I've gone through it, maybe I haven't, but I'm a great sounding board, and literally I'm an open book. There's not many instances in my life that if as long as we built up some kind of rapport that I'm going to hide from someone because who knows, maybe they're going through that situation as well. So I guess come talk to me.
Okay. Come interact in the stream with me. You could find me
Yep.
on right.
Right.
All right. And then the biggest question, right? And this is something that we do. This is the reason why we do these interviews. We want to get to know you as a streamer. We want to be able to connect to you, right? And this answer may change as time changes, right? So for right now, where you're at in your streaming career and how you're proceeding with your stuff, right? Why should people come to your stream? And then why should they come back? If you haven't answered already, just reiterate what you potentially have said already, but that's the big question. Why should I
I was just gonna
connect?
say that is I because I love to interact with the people in my lobby. I really do. That is my bread and butter. That gives me the most passion, the most joy when I hit that go live button, is to actually interact with you guys in my chat. Um, and the reason why you should come back is because I'll always make sure you guys feel like you have a place to be,
Okay.
right? You're
Right.
you're included. If you come to H20's workshop and when I go live, you're part of that construction zone.
Okay.
We're all there together.
Okay. That sounds good to me. All right, guys. So obviously we have H2O worker in the studio via satellite. He answered a lot of questions. If you guys got any questions or comments for him, I will make sure all his information is going to be linked down below. Is there anything you would like to add toward the end of our interview before we switch over to our end screen?
Just I want to give a big shout out to this guy. Nope,
Um,
this guy right here,
wrong
right there.
direction.
Right there. Sean Flack, you are an amazing individual. You're a great
Thank
asset to
you.
the team.
Thank you.
Um, and you guys, if you guys also haven't gone and checked out him, make sure you
Oh
guys
God.
go check out Sean Flack. He's an awesome individual, and he's got many different types of perspectives on different types of streaming as well.
Thank you.
I know he
Thank you.
does Fat Guy Fitness. He's got
Yes.
his dad life talks, and he'll sit here and help you guys out with any kind of issues you guys might have. Whether as long as he's got the answers, and if he doesn't, I can be a living testament. He will go find those answers. um, but hey, guys, make sure you come if you are new to meeting me, H20worker1. You guys can follow me on Instagram, H20worker1. Twitter is at waterworker12. And then obviously my Twitch is H20worker1. I would love to interact with all of you guys.
Okay, and we'll make sure that all the information is linked in the description below. So, H, thank you for coming and joining me, taking time out of your busy, busy day to come in and answer these questions and reach out to whoever. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And
No
again,
problem. Thank you for having me, Sean.
also thank you for doing what you do for the team. So let's go ahead and swap over to the end screen. H, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. I was supposed to actually end this like this. Here we go. All right. So here we are at the end of the stream. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for joining in. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, if you guys are watching this wherever you're watching it, thank you. Don't forget to share because it's all about connectivity. We're all doing this to connect with different people, and I'm a testament to that. Streaming is what is an avenue, is a medium of what we do. it's a way for us to connect with people that we potentially had never connected to. So again, thank you for coming, joining us here on the show. If you guys have any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts, don't be afraid to go ahead and check out the links below. And until the next video, we'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.